RGB smart lights, Lumiastream. Time to vibe and get in the mood, alone or just with your crew, however you wanna do. All my streamers, YouTube, Facebook or Twitch, control streaming lights in real time. You can't resist, so many styles and colors, really you won't believe it. In person you gotta see it, I promise that you will need it. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow, time to take control of all the lights. Laid back and cool tight, gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need, time to get Lumiastream. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow, time to take control of all the lights. Laid back and cool tight, gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need, time to get Lumiastream. Hey, something I know you gonna like. Set the vibe for tonight with RGB smart lights, Lumiastream. Time to vibe and get in the mood, alone or just with your crew, however you wanna do. All my streamers, YouTube, Facebook or Twitch, control streaming lights in real time. You can't resist, so many styles and colors, really you won't believe it. In person you gotta see it, I promise that you will need it. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow, time to take control of all the lights. Laid back and cool tight, gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need, time to get Lumiastream. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow, time to take control of all the lights. Laid back and cool tight, gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need, time to get Lumiastream. Hey, something I know you gonna like. Set the vibe for tonight with RGB smart lights, Lumiastream. Time to vibe and get in the mood, alone or just with your crew, however you wanna do. All my streamers, YouTube, Facebook or Twitch, control streaming lights in real time. You can't resist, so many styles and colors, really you won't believe it. In person you gotta see it, I promise that you will need it. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow, time to take control of all the lights. Laid back and cool tight, gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need, time to get Lumiastream. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow, time to take control of all the lights. Laid back and cool tight, gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need, time to get Lumiastream. Hey, something I know you gonna like. Set the vibe for tonight with RGB smart lights, Lumiastream. Time to vibe and get in the mood, alone or just with your crew, however you wanna do. All my streamers, YouTube, Facebook or Twitch, control streaming lights in real time. You can't resist, so many styles and colors, really you won't believe it. In person you gotta see it, I promise that you will need it. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow, time to take control of all the lights. Laid back and cool tight, gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need, time to get Lumiastream. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow, time to take control of all the lights. Laid back and cool tight, gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need, time to get Lumiastream. Hey, something I know you gonna like. Set the vibe for tonight with RGB smart lights, Lumiastream. Time to vibe and get in the mood, alone or just with your crew, however you wanna do. All my streamers, YouTube, Facebook or Twitch, control streaming lights in real time. You can't resist, so many styles and colors, really you won't believe it. In person you gotta see it, I promise that you will need it. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow, time to take control of all the lights. Laid back and cool tight, gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need, time to get Lumiastream. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow, time to take control of all the lights. Laid back and cool tight, gotta get the mood right. Yeah, real time, you can't resist. So many styles and colors, really you won't believe it. In person, you gotta see it. I promise that you will need it. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow, time to take control of all the lights. Laid back and cool tight, gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need. Time to get Lumiastream, Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow, time to take control of all the lights. Laid back and cool tight, gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need. Time to get Lumiastream, hey. Something I know you gonna like. Set the vibe for tonight with RGB Smart.
Hello, Lumineers. How are you doing today? Welcome again. This is Radu, and it's Wednesday again. So we're streaming. All right, we have some entrances over there. Welcome, first chatter, which is Blitz. Welcome, Ro. How you guys doing? Welcome, Shibo. Complete Thor. First on Kick. Did I miss somebody? Tickerit's here. Shaded. Welcome. You, I think, are just triggered. Oh, smoke on. That didn't work. Do I have? I do have it. But I guess only streamer and mod can actually trigger it. But it's a good,
love Lumiastream, a solid 10. And a Lumia tattoo sounds like an awesome way to show your love and appreciation for the platform.
I know actually somebody did a tattoo very recently. Not with Lumiastream though, with a number. And well, congrats on that, Blitz. It was it's actually looking fine. Okay. Let me actually make the screen a bit bigger since we are smaller over there. So what I want to start with and begin with, do you guys actually hear music? Because I don't hear anything. And I have Spotify playing. I don't hear any music. You guys can hear music? Really? How? Oh, no music. Okay. So for some reason, Spotify says it's unavailable, but it is available. So let's... Well, that didn't work. Hello, Spotify. Why I cannot hear you? This is weird. Okay, let's close Spotify. Let's restart it. And play. That's so weird that it's not playing anything. Let's fix it. Doesn't have any audio output. Over here, neither here. How are you doing, Xbox? Welcome in, welcome in. I'm weirdly... Audio, virtual audio. Okay, that's going to system, that's fine. But my Spotify, it's not even here. And it's not even listed. This is so freaking weird. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, guys. We're not going to be able to hear any music tonight. I'm going to have to figure out why this doesn't work on a later state. I just started it now, and yeah, the music should be playing right now, but you guys cannot hear anything, and I cannot hear anything. And it's nothing on my side that I can fix, because it's just saying that the app is not available. So maybe we're gonna check that later. Restart wavelength fix, same for me. Yeah, it's wavelength. I don't think it's wavelength. But if I restart wavelength, you're not gonna hear me at all for a second. Give me a second. Let's see. So I closed wavelength. Apparently you can still hear me. Does it have like a process? Yeah, it does have a background process, so I'm gonna have to close that one as well. And now it's closed, but you still can hear me. Let's start again. But you can still hear my microphone. I guess I'm not using wavelength for the microphone settings. Wavelength detecting the problem with the audio driver. Why exactly when we are streaming we're having issues with sound? How you doing, Shabo? Okay, mic, it's back. I added over here. That's fine. And let's see if I can actually open Spotify now. Now it's closed, so it should be fine. And play. And it was not that. So microphone goes in, Spotify audio, it's not working, the app. It's just saying that it's not available. So I don't know. We're gonna continue without that. Okay, so what I want you to do, guys, if you do have overlays on Stream Elements, please share it with me. We're gonna try to import it into Lumiastream and show you guys that we're gonna look very close to one-to-one, if not one-to-one. In worst case, it will gonna be some pixel differences. But we're getting very, very close on releasing 9.1, and we're gonna try to warp up. I don't know when we're gonna be released, so I'm not gonna say a date, but it's getting there. It's getting very close to actually be able to release this version to everybody. And I also want to welcome Ticker from the chat. He joined our team as a QA and also community support. So you're gonna see him a lot more frequently in Discords, and also getting to answer your questions and tickets and solving issues, as well as testing Lumiastream before everybody else actually gets their hands on and tries to report bugs and fix issues if possible. So yeah, shout out to Ticker. Welcome to the team. And yeah, if you do have overlays for Stream Elements, let me actually go to Stream Elements. And I'm connected to my account, but that's fine because we're gonna just go on overlays. We're gonna be focused on overlays today. So we're gonna go from here and we're gonna take just randoms overlays that we have, or import random overlays inside Lumiastream. So I guess we already tested all of this one, so we'll just gonna move to new ones. We're gonna just try to find something that we can import. That's why I'm asking for your help to actually send your overlays in the chat. You're gonna have to go inside your overlays, click the three dots over here, copy the URL and paste it in the chat, and I'm gonna be able to grab it from there and import it in Lumiastream. So let's actually go and check. We're gonna check these super teams, animated super teams. I never test them out. So if I create, it has all these overlays that we're gonna be imported. I'm gonna click create. And now we have it over here. I'm gonna click this one. I'm gonna copy the URL, go to Lumiastream. And since we're just importing overlays, you can do the importing via core overlays and then import from stream elements and import a single overlay. If you want to import a bundle or also all your commands from there, timers and variables and a lot more that you can import, you're gonna need to get the JWT token, and that's after clicking on the top and clicking on your user. You're gonna have the channel settings, and then this is where the JWT token is. You're gonna copy this one, insert it in Lumiastream, click continue, and then you can import everything else like recent events, loyalty points, tip logs, the chat commands, bot timers, bun phrases, and also custom counters if you do have. But we're gonna just focus on overlays today. And we're gonna go and import a single overlay. Let's go back to our overlays and let's import the first one. Paste the URL in and just click load overlay. I'm gonna say how many layers will gonna be found. I would love a function within Lumia that creates users under our account so they don't have to have their own accounts. We have an ORG and have a bunch of streamers on our team who stream to our page. Love to have a function within Lumia that creates users under our account. If you can implement a webhook, we can send or an API, and we can send a post or a get or whatever you need. Again, go inside there after explaining how to import stream elements overlays. So after you find all the layers, all the widgets, alerts, hosted the assets, will gonna be downloaded inside Lumiastream cloud. So they're gonna be downloaded in case they are already there in our cloud. They're gonna be reused. So apparently these audio files, alert box, bit converted, WebM, these ones were already imported from a different overlay. So it just grabs the new one. So you're not gonna have duplicates inside your cloud. So we're gonna click continue and create overlay. And we're gonna check it out. I'm gonna make it big. And here we have the alert box and the camera frame. And I guess that's pretty much it as well on their side. I didn't even check it out before we're importing it. So this is how it's looking on their side. And this is how it's looking on our side. So basically one-to-one. Let's go on the next overlay. And hopefully we're gonna get something with more elements inside. So let's actually checking the starting soon. So this one has a video, apparently, that plays for the Justice League. and then it's going to the starting soon. So it has a background, and I guess this is just a video on a loop. Yeah. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to copy the URL. You can copy also from here. Go to import a single overlay, place the URL, and it's just 2 layers inside there. Not such a super theme overlay. Hey, Damsel, how are you doing? Unfortunately, we do not have. Oh, you saw that that emote over there dancing on the middle of the screen. It's I forgot that it's still having the testing, so that should be working only on Gigantify. But it just on testing, I placed it to work with every single emote that is in the chat. If it starts with an emote, then it's gonna be shown over there. So I'm gonna share with that with you later as well if you want to get it out. So the same thing, it has an alert box, a background, and inside the alert box, if I open, it has also their alerts, like everything that it has on their side. If I emulate it, I guess you didn't hear that because all my audio layers have been modified because yeah. So Lumiastream, we're gonna have to remove it from here and add it again. Close window. And what else was here? DaVinci, no, that's fine. Let's try that again. Oh, I don't have it added in my sources either. So give me a second. Stream mix, it's not getting the stream mix. Properties, stream mix. Okay, so I guess now I can hear it. Yeah, sorry about that. You were not able to hear anything. So after you have this, then inside the layout over here, you can, of course, move the text wherever you want. And not just the text, where you can move now also the image left and right to actually place it exactly how you want it to be placed. By just moving a slider to move it up and down, left and right. So yeah, all the alerts are copied from their side, and it's looking one-to-one as well. Like I said, if you do have different overlays, please send it to us in the chat, and we'll actually copy that, and we'll show you how it's looking in case you are not currently on the beta, because if you're currently on the beta, you can actually test it yourself. So regarding that Gigantify emote alert, it's some small thing that I did over here, but I still have it in testing mode. So we're going to trigger from any Twitch emote. We're going to just disable that. I'm going to save it. So if you want to trigger it, then you're going to have to use a Gigantify to, to actually show it on screen. Good. If you do not have overlays, I'll just show you what we were building in the previous week. And one of it, you can still post the link for sure. One of it, it's the hype train. You know, the hype train, it was also posted into the marketplace, my hype train. Oh, there you go, Ticker. So now only Gigantify will gonna be showing over there. You can test it out by just placing emotes in the chat, and you're gonna see that that will not gonna show up. So in here, now you can search for hype train. And I actually love this one. If you go over here, you can actually choose whatever theme you want. This one from that it's selected the train, it's actually my favorite one. The other one, it's just bars that are going up from level. And it has a timer. It shows the last one that actually contributed to the train. And it has 3 options. So if I go inside, if I go inside the settings, you're gonna see here that it has 3 topics. One, it's hybrid. That means it's a hype train synthetic plus Twitch. So in case you're gonna have a hype train on Twitch, that the one that is on Twitch will gonna be shown. If not, based on the settings for the start threshold and the base level cost. And also it shows here how the levels are actually going. Can be triggered from any other platform. So, for example, if you get a super chat from YouTube, and then another one, and you're gonna get over the start threshold, you're gonna be starting a synthetic hype train. If you're having a Twitch, or you can just use the Twitch native, which will gonna be going exactly with the Twitch one, you can use this one as well. The cool thing is, let's emulate some donations. So I'm gonna go here, and we're gonna go on Lumia tip, and we're gonna place it to go with $4, and you're gonna see that it's the hype train. It's here, but it's not started. So it needs $5 to be actually started. It has also tracks. It's hard to see on this background. I can actually change that color, so you can see that it has some tracks over here. Now white, it's definitely not my favorite color. And this waits for 5 minutes, and if nothing comes in anymore, we're gonna be stopping. So if I go again, then a train with a cart will gonna be going. And we're gonna save also the hype train and also the amount of time remaining for the hype train. So you can either contribute to get to $10, or otherwise we're gonna just stop at level 1. When you go to level 2, you're gonna see that the cart it's over here. And that we're gonna continue to go level by level. We're gonna add multiple carts. And of course, you can make this one a lot longer, so you're gonna have a lot more place to go over there. And that's not just the thing that you can actually do with it. So you can, of course, change the text over here, or you can just leave it by default. You can also change the train image or the trailer if you want to have your custom ones, for example. And you can change, of course, the audio for it. So if you want to have the level up sound, you can change that to have a different sound. Or in case it's ended, you can change this one as well. So this is by default the sounds that we placed over here, but feel free to change them and customize it however you want. It's very customizable. And this is just one type, because you can definitely change the theme to be something else. So for example, if you want to have it a bit more simplistic, like a fire, you can just leave it like this, and when it completes, it just shows fire, making it to the next level. That was loud. Yeah, sorry for your drum, your drums. I'm gonna be placing the stream mix a bit lower for those sounds, and maybe I need to place my microphone a bit higher. Okay, so this is the fire one. You have rocket type. This is more of a vertical format type of hype train. And when it goes up, let me actually pull it further up so you can see it. When it goes up, we're just gonna go to the next level. So the more unique one, it's actually with the train. This one, it's also nice. It's looking really cool if it has a bit of width. This is not doing too much. It's just saying the percentage of where it is currently on the hype train, and just goes to the next level when it surpasses. Also, it's saying over here contributor, but also summing up all the contributions for that hype train. And subtle, it's, you know, the smallest one that you can have to not waste too much of your space. So it's just gonna be lighting up when it's reaching the next level. And playing the sound. So this is one of our new layers that we added on 9.1. And like I said, my favorite, it is the one that includes the train that goes. So yeah, I'll gonna definitely be using this one in my streams, and I'll most likely customize it as well. Good. One thing that I want to actually show you guys, it's let's actually create a new overlay. So for example, we have empty overlay. Do you have watch streak alerts enabled? I think so. Twitch watch streak. Yes, it is enabled, and it's doing a very fast animation for 4 seconds. So I guess it will gonna work when you're gonna trigger if you have a watch streak alert. That was added last week. So yeah, if you want to trigger it, then just trigger it. Okay. So let's go back into overlays and create a new one. This will just gonna say photo. Ooh, we have a question. So raw question. With all the new features being added, are they enabled by default? No, you're gonna have to enable it yourself. It's versatile, and we're not. If you want the hype chain, you can add it. If not, you can leave it. We're not creating overlays or commands automatically on your behalf. How are you doing, Lionheart? So let's create test position on an overlay. So over here, we're just gonna add, let's add an image layer. And let's pick one from our list because we downloaded so many. And let's have this cup over here. So we have a cup. I'm gonna place it on the top there. I'm gonna save, and we can close this because we want to open it inside our OBS. So I'm gonna open in OBS, and we're gonna go in our current scene and add. So this adds it automatically to my current scene. And let's actually make it the entire full size of the canvas. And what you can do with Lumia actions, well, actually it's an overlay action. So for example, I can add a command, and inside overlay, now you can actually move, it's actually position, set layer position. And you can have no animation. So for example, if I go test position for the image layer, and I want to send it, I don't know how many pixels are 1900 for the width and 1080 for the height. So let's say 1700 by 800. And if I click test action, it's gonna just go on the bottom right of the screen. That's one thing that you can do, but you can also place to go with animations. and then also place an animation duration. So for example, if I want this to go for 1 full second, this time it's in milliseconds over here, and if I want it to go back to the top left corner, which is 0, 0 in the XI axis, and if I click test, now you're gonna see that that cup will gonna go to the left side in a smooth animation style in 1 second. I think even that it's way too fast for the transition, so we're gonna increase that, and we're gonna paste it back to go on the bottom over there. And that's one type of the movement. And you can use constant speed, which we're gonna go at the same speed up and down. And you can have your elements moving around your screen with a bunch of actions to go from one point to the other. You can have a slow start and a fast finish. So it accelerates until it stops, or you can have a slow finish, which will gonna be exactly the opposite way. We're gonna start fast and we're gonna slow down until it reaches the other point. And then it has a smooth start and finish, which we're gonna have slow start, acceleration, and then braking at the end. I'm guessing. Yeah, slow acceleration and then braking at the end. And of course, if you know how to do custom curves, then you can actually place the your things over here. How do you want it to go from start, middle, and finish? So you just gonna have to place the cubic brazier inside. And for example, this one that we didn't copy it. I cannot copy it. So 0.25, it gets 4 different values. So this is 0.25 and 1. And then you can actually test it again. And it's also depending on what you're setting over here to go as a custom curve. Cubic brazier. Oh, I can copy actually your message over there. I never used this this setting. I think this is a CSS topic. Oh, that's cool. So it starts slow, then goes fast, then no, it starts slow, then fast, then slow again, and then fast again. That's actually pretty cool. Oh, so you can place it without the leading 0. You can just place 0.1, 0.8, 0.85, and 0.25 if you want to. But yeah, this is one of the things that we're gonna make automations of your stream a lot easier. So I know that we have a move transition in OBS, and we can actually set how we want and change things. But also, if you have like overlay elements that you want to move on that particular overlay, you can do that. And the cool thing is, even if we have, you see the cup at the bottom over here. We're not gonna save that. Even if we have the cup at the bottom, it's just for the instance that it's actually showing on your OBS. Because in overlays, when you open it after your stream, after you did the modifications of your initial position, you'll see that it's still on the top left corner. So this will still gonna be here. If I refresh the my OBS overlay, will also gonna go on the left side. So let's actually do that. Let's click refresh, and we're gonna just show back on its original position. So when you're trying out the set position action from overlays, it will not gonna move in the editor. You're gonna have to add it into your OBS to actually trigger out and see where you want to be on your canvas. Over here, it will not gonna be working. Good. So that's also something that we worked on, and I don't think we actually talked too much about it. I wanted just to point it out that you can have a way to move elements inside overlays with different animations if you want to, and different kind of speeds directly from your Lumia overlay actions. Then another thing that we added in the beta is a way to see if your commands are actually linked to something. So if I go into my chat commands, you're gonna see here that I have 2 SpongeBob's commands. And one it's SpongeBob, and the other one it's SpongeBob AI. And this is linked to something. In this case, it shows a microphone that's its meaning that it's linked to a voice command. If I click it, we're gonna say here voice commands SpongeBob. If I click that thing, we're gonna go automatically to the voice command and select the SpongeBob, the command itself that it was there. Also, from the voice command, you can actually, after you bind it to a command, you can actually click on each individual commands and can edit them directly from here. So you don't have to go back into your commands, find the command, and edit from there. You can directly edit it from here. And we're gonna close it. We're gonna still be back on your voice commands. I found voice commands to be very hit or miss. Some work, some others don't. Depending on your settings, I don't have any issues with triggering them. I always use match inside full sentences, so it doesn't really need to start with that particular word. And when I'm actually trying to say the thing that I want to trigger it, I'm also activating voice debug. And it should be picked over here if I actually have the mic placed in. So I guess because we messed out with a wavelength software, it was not actually picking it up. But I guess now it should be working fine. So if I try to actually call a word for the particular command, it should actually work totally fine over here as well. So I want my command when I'm saying it. If I'm not in the beginning of the command, it'll not gonna work. So for example, if I just remove this thing, actually I cannot do that because I have a live caption. I can just remove the live caption to actually remove the match inside the full sentence. But for example, if I wanted to trigger this one, and I have match inside full sentences turned off, now if I say laser on, it still heard it, but it will not gonna work always when I'm saying and talking and saying laser off in the middle of the sentence. Well, apparently it did hear that one as well. But I usually keep it matching inside full sentences because it's a lot easier to just say in the middle of the sentence laser on, and also see over here in the voice debug to see what actually it's actually picking it up. And then my laser goes off and goes on. And since Ticker, you wanted the smoke, let me actually give you some of the medicine. If it is, did I actually start it? Oh. Now you're not gonna be able to see me, but yeah, I cannot run the laser without the smoke. You're not gonna be able to look cool. Unfortunately, we do not have music, so Well, gonna be a music-less stream tonight. Just gonna be good vibes and cool lights. Yeah, we the way that I'm triggering my smoke machine, it's two different ways. You can actually do it either via DMX or MIDI, or how I'm doing it. I'm having something called Broadlink, that it's actually capturing the infrared and radio frequency remote control signals, and then sends it out to my smoke machine, which is actually can be controlled with a radio frequency remote control. We have a question. Can you use a command to pin this message? Can I use a command to pin that message? Not really. I can do multiple ways to pin it. One of them being mousing over your name and just click pin, which is, I guess, the easiest way to do it. I can make a text command to be pinned by adding a command, and inside here I can go Twitch pin message, but I have to produce the message, or I can actually let the user to pin their own message basically again, which will not gonna be well, if it's not a mod, then it'll gonna be useful. But for example, you can place your own messages to be pinned. So if I say this is awesome, and if I leave the duration 0, it will not gonna disappear. Let's set it out to be for 60 seconds. And if I click test action, I do not have the Twitch opened, but I guess you can tell me if it's pinned or not. I see the message that it did appeared in my multi-chat, but I don't see it that it's pinned or not in the multi-chat. It should disappear after 60 seconds automatically by using this duration. So 0 by default, it's having no expiration. You're gonna have to manually remove it, or you can just place a duration for it in case you want to use more. And I think you can also unpin it, unpin the message. And if you have a pinned message over there, this action will unpin the message. Thank you for the likes on YouTube as well. We do have a like counter over there. Good. Let's talk about some other cool things that we worked on. And one of them, I'm gonna have to go on my Twitch to actually create that. So, well, not on my Twitch. I need to be on Lumiastream Twitch. So I am going right there right now. 1 second. Okay, so after you go inside your dashboard, you're gonna go into viewer rewards, and we're gonna talk about power up and channel points, but especially for power ups. Do you know that Twitch allows you right now to create a custom power up? So what that is, it's exactly like the first three, which is message effects, gigantify, and on-screen celebration. You can have those, but if you want to create a custom one, you can make a custom one. So let's agree, and here I'm gonna say money gun. Let's place it on the money gun, and let's introduce the minimum amount, which is 10. You cannot introduce less than that. You can go up to 10,000. And let's add some images, and I already have the images in place, but I need to be bigger to actually see it. So where is it? This one. I think this one we're gonna go on the big size. This one we're gonna go on the mini size, and this we're gonna go in the between. And I can close this thing and we'll run the money gun for 3 seconds. Okay, so after I'm creating, you're gonna be already seeing it on Twitch side. But the nice thing is that now you can go inside Lumiastream and under Twitch, then you're gonna find power-ups. You can add a variation, and inside the condition, you can choose custom power-up selection, and then you're gonna see your money gun redemption. After you add it over here, you can do exactly like every single other alert. You can add as many things that you want, but in this case, we were playing with the money gun, and I don't really know on which smart plug my money gun is, and I don't even know if it's actually added over here. So let me check first. Let's go under connections and have Wiz, and I have Wiz plugs over here, and I have this one, which is apparently already in. And I guess is that one. I don't know for sure. We're gonna check it out together. So let's get back to that. You know, if you are in one place and you want to navigate faster, you can press Ctrl and K to open the search and then just search power-ups. And you're gonna find the Twitch power-ups alerts, and you can click it and you're gonna be directly navigating over there. So let's add a plug and key light over here, and this will gonna be the Wiz socket. And let's turn this on for the beginning. Let's turn this off for the end. I'm gonna click back to my menu, and did we say 4 seconds? I think we said 4 seconds for the duration, and that's by default the duration of the alert. And now if somebody, well, don't trigger it because I want to test it first. And you're gonna see, let me actually go. Okay. I wanted to go on the big screen to actually let the users to actually see that. But I couldn't, and now I think I don't have any more money, fake money over there, so I'm gonna have to go and replace it. So you see over here, I have a money gun, and even it's reached on this this particular desk over here from there. So I have money all the way down on the ground. And lucky for me, I have another bunch over here just laying around. And laser off. And now if you trigger it, you're gonna see that that will gonna throw money. And that's just a custom power-up that you can place inside Lumiastream. So who's gonna trigger it? Because apparently Bro tested it out. Winter, welcome. Oh sure, you just have lots of money. It's fake money. It's this kind of money. This is not a real bill. Okay. So it came with the machine as well. It was actually a toy that I bought for my son. And let me actually trigger it myself. Let's actually click test over here. Oops, I clicked test twice. So I'm gonna work for 8 seconds. Yeah, no issue, no issue. I can actually test it directly from Lumia. So that's how it's really nice thing. So for example, if you want to have channel points for some things, for redemptions, if you want to have power-ups for bits, you can definitely use variations and then do whatever you want over there. with that particular variation for your bit rhythm. Also, stop me at any time you want in case you want to show you something, or you're having difficulties on doing something. This is also a live support stream, so if I can help, I'm here to help. Otherwise, we're just gonna make a story of what we did on the last week. I think Lionheart had a thing. Who actually had something before? I got a Twitch event in chat for moderator mod anniversary. First, I've seen that feature. Will Lumia soon recognize this kind of event as a trigger? Good question. If you are on the beta 9, you already were going to see this one over here. Modiversary, it's called by Twitch. So this is triggered exactly when that happens. I'm sorry that I missed your message that were over there, but yeah, you're gonna have it over here on Modiversary. So normally it shows after 6 months or 1 year, or depending on how long you were, but I think you need at least 6 months to have the anniversary. My Lumia variable for the last raider has not been updated for about a week. All other labels update when events come in. The bot is connected. I think I already talked with you on the chat, but if you go on the variables, and if I search raider, you're gonna see that the last raider and the Twitch last raider now are objects. What that means is that in order to be used, you're gonna have to use last raider dot name or last raider dot amount to actually get this tube. And the last raider will gonna be in case you got hosted from Kik as well, gonna be showing it over here, or your
Absolutely. Lumiastream is definitely the GOAT, and it's the perfect tool to help make your streaming dreams a reality. Optimus has got your back.
All right, we're gonna need to actually stop the TTS when I'm in the middle of the speech. It was better when I had it in mod. So right now it's showing here. If I wanted to be used in an overlay, so let's go in overlays and add labels. So raider, last raider label, I think this is how you were actually using it. And this is using Twitch last raider. The Twitch last raider, like I said, had been modified, so you can delete that and you can search for raid last and click on this button and click on this thing. So we're gonna show you the same name over here, but this is the new variable, and this is how we're gonna be looking at. So right now, if somebody actually raids Lumiastream, it'll gonna be changing from here to the new one. So in order to do that, I don't know if I can actually do that. If not, I'm gonna change the settings for it. I'm gonna go on my channel right now and raid out. Let's see if that works. And apparently it works. I can raid out with just one follower. I didn't place any settings of the minimum amount. So we're gonna click raid and should be changed this one to TG Radu with one viewer. So raid it's going in. So raid it's going in. Okay, so in the variables, control Okay, variables. This radar. Now it says TG route over here. So this one, I don't know why it's not updating. If I save it and close it and open it again, it doesn't have the last updated one. That's what you're actually telling me, Lionheart, that the labels from the overlays, it's not updating. So I guess this one, it's not updating. Okay, because the variables definitely are updating on Lumia side. But yeah, I guess this one, it's not. And if you'll use the Twitch last radar, apparently it works. Can you go on your channel and raid Lumiastream to see if that actually solves it? Or maybe this is just not updating, so you have to change something and then place the value back. Because if I go over here and place name, it's still showing my name. So I guess it's something related to the layer not updating when the variable are changing. So that might be the issue. We have another question over here. Tempress, was the money gun supposed to work? Didn't see it.
That's why I keep a backup pack. No. You? Oh, how's that feel? How's that feel?
Okay, so to answer, yes, it did work because I have to clean up the room with all the money placed on the ground. So if you want to see the test, I can go on the main scene with the camera big. And you can place a close look on this thing over here, the red one on the top near the laser. And if I go and go on power-ups, and trigger the variation, you're gonna see it's spitting money. So yeah, that's the money gun, what it's doing. Good. So back to our things. So you did raid me, and also Ticker did raid me. So if I go on the variables and search for raid, I'll see that the names are updated over here. So the last one was Ticker, but inside here it does not show. So yeah. After I modify the value over here, and you're gonna pick the variable again, but apparently it's not by default updating. So that's a bug, Lionheart. I was not knowing that actually the layer it's not updating. I thought that your variable is not updating, and that actually is not true. So that works. So over here, the layer it's not updating. So I'm gonna create a defect for that. How are you doing, Pac-Man? Good. What else we can talk about? Yeah, you're gonna see over here in the data section, we added the variables, but we have something more than that. We have also session, which you're gonna see what happened for that current session. So the top cheerer, single latest, or cumulative. You're gonna show over here for the current session, but you're gonna have also week all-time goals on different platforms, Twitch, YouTube, Kick, and so on. Then you have your variables over here, but also now we have counters. So these counters is just numeric, and you can have on this side attached to a command. Also, you can click to add this counter to an overlay. So if you click this one and click create and open, we're gonna create automatically an overlay and use that counter over here. So by default, if I actually go and trigger the counter to go up, this one will gonna go up as well from the overlay. So in case you want counters to be placed on your screen, now you can place them and you can make them to be triggered by, I don't know, anything you want. Welcome in G4 Nix. And after that, you can also bind it to more than that, not just an overlay. You can also bind it to a cat command. So if you click that, it will gonna create automatically to tell for that counter to just check it out and also to increment it. So you have two different commands by default when you have a counter, and also you can place for a hotkey automatically to increase the counter in case I don't know, you're playing a game and you want to keep track of your wins or deaths. You can actually have a hotkey for it, and we're gonna be triggering from there. I had one question. How come in a nested scene I open OBS, I have a HFX sound, it's triggering but not the alert? Sometimes when I change scene, it trigger again, but usually not. Pac-Man, please create a video of you reproducing the bug and share it in our Discord. Without knowing what you're having over there, I don't really know how to reproduce it. So I do have nested scenes already, and inside my nested scenes, I'm having HFX alerts and overlays that are being played, and it's not playing automatically. But if you can reproduce it, please create a video. That's gonna help us narrow down the issue and fix it as soon as possible. Okay, and another thing that you have in data, it's storage. And the storage, it contains the custom code storage. For example, the hype train, the last hype train that was over here, it's still being stored. So it has also an expiration date. You can manually delete it. Then a local storage, it's when you're using in your code load local or save local. And then overlay storage, it's when you're doing overlay save storage. You're gonna be able to find those objects over here. Usually they are either JSONs or how whatever you actually placed inside. You're not gonna be able to modify them, but you will gonna be able to, I don't know, if you have like tons of custom code variables that you want to be saved, you can always do a backup. You're gonna click that, and we're gonna store the JSON into a backup file. So then you can always restore it whenever you want. So yeah, that's it. So also I showed you that you can actually see the commands from voice commands. But the same thing applies for the file watcher. For example, if you're having a file watcher, when this is modified, for example, to trigger a command, in this case, it was triggering the fail punish. It was when we were playing chain together, and I made a script to actually check our height, and when we were dropping, we were getting punished by getting a ping pong ball in the face. So I can actually go and modify the command directly from here. I do not have to go in the commands anymore, which is perfect. I can also find it from the commands that it's linked to the foil folder watch control. And another one, it's for webhooks. When you are having a webhook, you can also link it to a command, and then you can actually, click on it and modify it if you want to. So that's pretty much summarizing everything that we did on the previous week. If you do have questions, stream elements, overlays that you want me to import in the next 5-10 minutes, we can do that. Do you have a stream webhook? What does one do? So, for example, with a webhook, I can actually click on this and we're gonna trigger a QR code. Try to scan this QR code with your phone and you're gonna see what happens. So anybody could scan this. Can you guys scan a QR code with your phones? There we go. Thunderstorm has been triggered. You can actually bind it to commands. And that's just not just that. You can, for example, I have this one. And this one, we're going to throw a ball on my face. So this is how we linked together with multiple streamers. I was calling his command. When I got hit with a ball, he was getting hit with a ball at the same time when we were streaming together. So yeah, you can use webhooks to actually trigger Lumia commands as well as having an API connection. I don't know if that works. Did anybody of you actually scan the new one? Yeah, that's how I did it. And it was there for a long time, but basically when I was falling down and I was getting punished, I was just calling the other streamer's API via webhook, and then I was triggering simultaneously on their side as well. I don't think I have it enabled, yeah. So I can actually test it on my side. Yeah, it's not doing anything. It's because throw a ball most probably doesn't have the new one, so it should be this one. I changed my plugs, and this command, it was a bit old and it was not modified from a long time. So I complete and save, and now if yeah, it's fine. Now if I place the QR code again, now I'm gonna be able to trigger it, and I'm gonna be hit with a ball, basically. Oh, very close. Do it again. Oh, it just flied away. Oh, missed me just in front of my nose. Ah, this hit me on the neck. Yeah, let's get that QR code away, because I'm gonna get yeah. So those things can happen for sure. You can make your streams as interactive as you want, with all the ways that you can actually. Oh, thank you for the another raid. I know it did reload those things, or no? Don't think so. Yeah, it was more time ago. It was like 14 minutes ago. All right. If you do have questions, or if you do have overlays for stream elements, please let us know. If you have any issues with importing them, or they are looking different, or they're not working the same, let us know as well. We're trying our best to make it a one-to-one import. Somebody stored the link for that, so it triggered me again, or it went back on the stream. I'm gonna have to disable that, otherwise we're gonna get punished badly. I'm trying out the month top donator variable and shows nothing in the label, but the latest dono shows it this this month. Okay, let's actually test that. So we're gonna have to go in overlays again. And we already created one for label, so let's get inside here and search for Mont top cheer. I guess Mont top cheer. And here non-top cheer and mom top cheer amount. I think these are old and we need to actually modify them, because mont top cheer, it's an object now and has name, so, and then amount, and then I can just place a space. So the some of the variables have been changed to be objects, because otherwise we're gonna have a lot of variables inside and we're gonna be hard to do it. Apparently we do have an issue with not updating with like the latest radar variable, but also this one. Mount top donator was there as well. Okay, let me check.
Have a peaceful night, and may your blankets be perfectly temperature regulated.
So Mount top donator, for example, I do not have any, but I can just show it over here. I don't have any donations via Lumia tip. I don't know if Lumia has a tip page even. Let me double check that. So Lumia. Let's log in as Lumiastream. And we have tip settings. We do have apparently a tip page. So this is the Lumia tip page. And can we actually modify it to go as minimum as we can over here? And let's check. Can we edit a minimum? Custom 0.01. Apparently we can. We can test the tip. Test tip event sent, but that will gonna be just a test. So that will not gonna be triggered. So let's actually, minimum amount it's 1. Okay, so I cannot go with less than 1. I think I can. Give me a sec. Yeah, I can go over here and set it to 0.01 and save changes. And now I should be able to actually trigger it with less than that. Let me actually do that on my account. Let's go custom 0.01 test. Okay. Gonna be processed. Oh, Lionheart, you didn't have to actually do that because I was just finishing on my my side on PayPal. And now I'm still on that page. Okay. So many places to go on there. So I got also my 1 cent over there. And over here, apparently, but it's still not showing anything. Oh, it does show. Mon top donator name. It's just not updating like the last one. So this one is not updating. It stores in the variables itself in Lumia, but it's just not updating. So you're gonna have to go on the content and modify the variable to actually show. And if I want to place also the amount, there you go. So they are showing over, well, they're showing after I'm doing the modification, but apparently we do have a bug of not updating the layers over there, because inside the variables over here, monthly, month top donator, you're gonna see here that all the values for it, it's actually stored. And also I can go on session. So if I go on session top tier, where is it? Session top tiers, top donator, session donator. Where is that? Session tip, it's 1.01. And here it is, session donator list with amount. It's me and you. So the values are inside here. The only thing, it's not updating those layers in the overlays. So yeah, that's an important bug to fix. My latest bits variable, it's also showing the name, but the amount says 0. Latest bits. Bits. So last bit, it's the same. It has name and also amount. And this is triggered also by the power-ups. So because he just triggered it today with 10 over there. But yeah, it does show the Rodabo, Tourette, UI Thicker, and Cove, their Twitch session bits with amount. So this it's what we got for this particular session. And the money gun went again. I don't even, no, I definitely don't think there is any more fake money over there. So yeah, the things are showing over here every single time somebody actually gives away bits and updates. Yeah, so it's like row again. Good. So we do have one bug to fix for sure with the layers not updating.
Rodabo, 10 bitses fuel the Autobots. Optimus Prime says, "Thanks, Rodabo. Roll out with joy."
Oh no. That hit the spot. Alright, let's actually don't go anywhere. We're gonna... Who is actually triggering those? Who is actually triggering those? So command. By a command. Now somebody is actually having access to that webhook over here. Well, the webhook, it's not gonna be actually, you know what? I can actually just make the command disabled, and then you can trigger out as much as you want. There we go. Good. Can you tell with the QR code? Well, I can check in the logs to see how it was called the command. So if I see that it was called the command without any messages in the chat, then it means it was called via the webhook, because that's the only two ways to call that command for in my case. So yeah, I can tell. Poorly took a screenshot of QR code. Yeah, so now if you're triggering it, it's not gonna work anymore because the command is disabled. But yeah, do not go anywhere, because we're gonna go and try to find our raid target. And let's check who is actually streaming. We do have some of them. We're also following the person that we're raiding. So give them a big follow and also light up their chat and stream. I'm gonna browse as usual on the live channels and searching for channels that do have Lumiastream tag activated. And let's see if there is somebody that we didn't. Oh, this guy, Basque TV. We never been to Basque TV. What? Rambo! Rambo! We were just about to raid. Thank you so much for the raid and bringing your community to Lumiastream. I am TJ Radu. I do not have any more money in that thing. So you are triggering the money gun over there. Oh my god. Double rated, hosted on Kik as well. Thank you so much, Rambo. And welcome, community. I think we're going to stay here for a bit longer then. If you do have any questions, this is the end of the stream, and usually at this moment we will gonna answer questions. So I guess now we have 200 more users to actually answer those questions. And I am here to do so. So if you do have, including however I'm doing stuff on Lumiastream, if you want me to explain it, I will definitely do so, while actually loading up my money gun again, because it's a mess down here with all the fake money on the ground. Okay, that's definitely refilled, and that was placed on the custom power-ups that we did. Unfortunately, we do not have any music on the stream because apparently something went wrong with the Wavelink software, and if I run Spotify, it doesn't even find that I'm having Spotify open, and most likely I need to do a computer restart, and I don't want to do that during the stream. Yeah, you can type !Q followed by your message, and you're gonna be printed out as well every single time somebody just says something for the first time in the chat. They're gonna be printed out on my thermal printer over here. Come on, can you focus? Can you stop focusing my face and focus over here? Oh, there you go. So all your logos will gonna be printed out when you type something in the chat. Okay, we do have a question. Why are you so handsome? Oh, come on. I'm blushing right now. There we go. I installed Wavelink because of the problems with it. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the same, but I don't know a better solution for it, especially if I use a lot of their products. So I'm going to actually show the nicest logos that I'm finding. So Hack GB Gaming. Look at this logo. Come on. Can you focus over here? Why it's not focusing? Do I have manual focus placed? Oh my god. Give me a second. It's piling up. It's piling up. So computer question. Where are my cookies? I do have them, but right now I'm on a diet. So I'm trying to lose weight. I'm not allowed to have cookies on the stream anymore. It's a wife's call, so I'm not allowed to. I'm sorry. Next time I will gonna have cookies for you. Does this warrant to print out? Yeah. So sure. Your text got printed out over there. as well as everybody's logos that type something for the first time in the chat. So you're not going to be printed out multiple times. You're going to get printed out once, and then that's it. Oh, I do love those palms. Robe Superior. Nice palms over there. And this is a thermal printer. This is not a real printer. It's
That's a great...
Ooh. It was doing two things at the same time, and I think it stopped somebody's TTS. Which was done how? Twitch points triggered, ask Optimus by Ro. Oh, you asked Ro Optimus? Give me a second. Where's my points?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm sorry as well.
I apologize for the confusion.
Yep. Don't send any more messages, please. On that Optimus. So where is that?
I'm sorry. I'm still having trouble understanding your question. Is there something specific you would like to know or discuss about Optimus? Please provide more details so I can assist you accurately. Thank you.
Now, Optimus actually wrote a bow, asked you what is your favorite feature on Lumia. My personal favorite, it's voice commands. I can do it like that.
Ah, I see. Optimus did mention that their favorite feature of Lumiastream is the seamless integration with multiple streaming platforms. It's great to hear that your personal favorite feature is voice commands. Voice commands can definitely enhance the streaming experience and make it more convenient for streamers.
So I forgot over here to click wait for TTS to finish completing the command. So that's why it was actually cut out every single time he was trying to say. So there we go. Now it's gonna work fine. So I created a voice command to actually talk with AI, and he's actually responding back to me as well. And I can actually show it how I did it. It's with Ro's favorite feature inside Lumiastream, which is voice commands. And over here, I have my command, the first one over here, which is called the word that I cannot say, otherwise it will going to be triggered. And this is triggering my command, which is the word plus AI. And inside the TTS, I'm actually placing in the prompt the thing that I'm telling it, basically the full sentence of what I'm actually talking. So when that happens together, it's gonna be sending to GPT, analyzing my my request, and then we're gonna be placed back. The nicest thing on GPT is that you can have threads, and you can learn that particular thread to role play, in this case, as this guy. So if I do any other questions like Optimus, what kind of brand of lights can you actually add on Lumiastream?
I'm sorry, but I do not have access to specific information about the brand of light skin purchased as an add-on for Lumiastream. For detailed product recommendations or inquiries, I recommend checking the official Lumiastream website or contacting their customer support for assistance.
Yeah, which is fine answer. Which is fine answer. This is actually really interesting. Yeah, you can do a lot of things. You can do a lot of things with Lumiastream, as of course Rambo did show you guys a lot of cool things that he has on his side as well. Except I don't know, he likes to have his ping pong balls. Rambo, did you actually think about to add a water gun or or a bubble machine. Yeah, I think I saw bubble machines on some other guys integrated. I also have here a Nerf gun on the back that it is integrated with Lumia. It works fine. It's just I prefer to not use it because the darts are actually hurting, and I will gonna have to wear protective glasses on the stream just to have it, you guys to play around with it. So I was thinking that thing to do something else, like a motorized rail to actually make the users pointed more left or more right, having a camera on the top with a Corsair to actually see where they are actually aiming, and try to shoot some things on my room. So I think that will gonna be better than hitting myself. Yep, that's what I want with a Nerf gun. Yeah, well, the automated ones are actually hurting. The normally it's not automated. You have to squeeze the trigger to actually send the dart and then rotate to the next chamber. But with a bit of Arduino and a step motor, I actually managed to do just that automatically. So, but I did test it out on myself, and I didn't like it. So it's staying there away from me because it's they're actually hurting. Not like the ping pong ball machine where it's just a soft touch. That one it's actually really does damage. So water gun and computers do not mix. True, except if you place a water gun that it's actually just at the end of your desk, and then just squirts water on you with a water pump. So you don't need to have like a water gun, like a big water gun. You just need a tube and a water pump, and the reservoir for water, and just sprays you with water, not your computer. Lumia is starting to feel violent. Yeah, well, don't be safe when you're playing around with gadgets and electricity for sure. Good. If you do have questions, by the way, we were trying to import stream elements overlays, and we did so far fine. If you do have like your own overlays on stream elements, and you want to import it into Lumiastream, and you don't know how we're gonna look or if it works fine, you can actually place the link in the chat right now, and I can actually trigger it. So we did test it out with quite a few. Of stream elements. So for example, I don't think I did import this one so far. Let's actually copy this one. You can copy the URL and just place it in the chat. And we can go, for example, in the overlays, and then import from stream elements, paste the overlay over there, click continue, and should import all, download all the things. So this is the first time I'm actually doing this one. It's downloading everything. And after that, you're gonna open and should look identical. So if I go on stream element side and edit it, this should basically look identical with positioning, font styles, videos placing wherever they wanted. The layers are over here that you can actually modify, and everything else. So if you do have like a specific overlay that you want to see if it's gonna work fine, you can either go in Lumiastream and update it to the latest beta by going into settings general and allow beta releases and then check for updates, or you can wait for the release. We're very close to warping down Lumia 9.1, which will gonna be available really soon after fixing some of the few bugs that remain And also this one that we found out today with layers not updating. So yeah, if not, then I'm glad to meet all of you, Rambo's community. We are lurking there a lot, like he is doing right now. If you had to lurk in Fade, it's totally fine. If we get some water, get some hydration, get some rest. So, Temperance question. In the data section, some of my overlays aren't showing code in my storage. Is this normal? Do some not have codes, or I'm missing something? So, in your data storage over here, for the custom code storage, this will gonna be only showing things inside if the variables are persistent. So if the things from your custom overlay is actually persisting data from one stream to another. If it doesn't, then it's not going to show anything over here. We're not going to have any custom code storage or any overlay storage at all. If you do have, for example, we had the hype train placed there, and it's going to store the last level over there in here, because it wants to know if the next hype train it will gonna be surpassing the previous one. So we're gonna keep the highest hype train over there just to know if we have a record on the new hype train. Just the overlay storage itself, not the custom. So in order to actually check it out if it's stored in the store, so you're doing a save store inside there, like save storage. So this is what will gonna be placed over here. When you do overlay save storage, then it will gonna be showing over here. If you're not doing overlay save storage on your variables, then the next time you're refreshing the page, all the data that is there, it's lost, so it doesn't really remember what happened in the past. But this is just happening on the custom code on your custom overlay layer. Good. I cannot believe that Rambo rated us with almost 300 viewers. That's insane, buddy. And thank you. So, another question. When I'm creating HFX, I'm trying to get lights to work. It won't let me use my Nanoleaf rope light, yet it shows connected. Any ideas? So you want to trigger your lights at the same time as a HFX it's playing at the same time. It's that what you're trying to do, Hawk? Because we can actually show it right now on screen. As you can see on the back over here, it's I have my Nanoleaf lines that are connected. Nanoleaf had an issue before with the connection. So if you are on beta, update to beta 10, that's the point where it was fixed. If you're on 9.0.1 or 9.0.2, you're gonna still have the Nanoleaf issue. So I do recommend you to go into general, allow beta releases, and update to the latest beta. Afterwards, you're gonna be able to remove the Nanoleaf connection and add it again. Then, in order to actually trigger it, let's actually do the following. We will gonna place an HFX, and let's go on TV and movie, and we're gonna use this duck, because why not? Let's preview it.
Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle.
All right. So I want this one to be triggered, and I want also just my Nanoleaf lights from here to be changing colors really, really fast. So I'm going to click use, and just in this case, I'm going to just place it inside chat command. And click test.
Many waddle away, waddle, waddle, waddle. Many waddle away, waddle, waddle.
I'm sorry for all the layers that I have. I forgot that I have so many layers over there. We're gonna have to go on selection of the layers. So let's search for HUD FX. We have HUD FX overlay, HUD FX. There we go. So on this one, I want to place it on this one, and let's test it.
Many waddle away, waddle, waddle, waddle. Many waddle away, waddle, waddle.
Apparently, I still have it on multiple. Okay, let's click done. Now we're gonna test it out from here. So if I test it,
Many waddle away, waddle, waddle, waddle. Many waddle away, waddle, waddle.
I'm seeing it on my screen as well. So that's perfect. But now we do want to change the lights of the nanolith on the background over there. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna say I want this to change color, and I don't want to go with all my lights. So we're gonna just deselect everything and just leave all the nanolith lines over there. Yes, there are a lot. It's just one light, but every single line has 2 zones, so that's why there's the lines that I have multiplied by 2. So a lot. And I'm gonna click save, and let's make this one red. Red. Absolutely bloody. Okay, brightness 100%, so it's gonna be very red. It's gonna be hard to miss it. I'm gonna click complete and save. And if I click complete dark,
Many waddle away, waddle, waddle, waddle. Many waddle away,
it changed.
waddle, waddle.
And we're gonna turn blue again when it's going back to default state. There it is. So it was red, but it didn't look that red to me. Maybe not on the camera. Let me check it. Oh no, it's very red. It's just on the camera. It's not actually showing the real color over there. So maybe let's see white, how bright can go. Let's try it again.
Many waddle away, waddle, waddle, waddle.
Now they're white.
Many waddle away, waddle, waddle.
And after it's going back to default, it's turning back blue. Good. I feel like select all and deselect all button on that light selection screen will be good. Well, it has a select all and deselect all for each brand. So each device, you're gonna have it over there. But to select all from all the brands, maybe you just want to have like this. Or maybe you want to have select all and deselect all. That'll be good. Any other questions? I haven't tried fixing nanolith yet also. Okay, so now there's good news. We just fixed it yesterday. So I'm very happy about it, because now I can use it again. You're welcome, Jaded. So, any more questions, or we can raid out for tonight? I didn't see that anybody of you are using Stream Elements, so I'm guessing you already have your overlays into Lumiastream, and I'm glad about that. Because if you do have issues and help, I'm gonna be in Discord and answer your questions. But don't forget, Rambo is an ambassador, and you need to always go on him and stress him out with Lumiastream stuff. So when he has like a free minute, jump on his Discord and ask a lot of questions. And when he doesn't know, you're gonna come to me. Just kidding. If you do have questions, of course, you can come to Lumiastream Discord and type in the customer support, or in general, or in bugs if you found a bug. Me or Ticker will gonna be the first person that we're gonna answer to you if it's something a lot harder to actually fix, which is usually 10% of the cases that we are getting, then a developer will gonna come and assist you. I'm good at stressing people out. That's great. That's great. And if you know the bad Rambo, then it's even perfect. All right, let's actually search for somebody to raid out. I do not have a raid message, but I think that's one thing that I'm gonna be doing on the next stream. Creating a nice raid message for subscribers and non-subscribers. I mean, I've watched a lot of his tutorials. Does that count? Well, no, that's like you're already searching for the stuff. If you do not know stuff, go directly on his Discord and actually ask him the questions directly. And he'll gonna point it to the video. So basically, yeah. And we're gonna search for Lumiastream tag. If you are streaming, please use your the Lumiastream tag. It's a lot easier for me to actually find you guys if you're a streamer. So I said we're gonna try to go and raid this guy over here. He has 2 viewers. Let's check him out. He has some Govi curtain on the back. And he's playing some shooters, Call of Duty Black Ops 5. Okay, so let's actually go and raid out. Please hold for the raid. Looks like he has raids opened. Sometimes users are just blocking the raid. But before we go, I am TG Radu. I'm your host, QA for Lumiastream, and also community support for you guys in Discord and also in here. You create a raid command with their username. Oh, too late for that because I already run the raid. Too late for that. I do think I do have a raid command. No, I don't have a raid command. That's for moderators anyway. And moderators, I think moderators cannot do that. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here. We're going to be back live next week at the same hour on Wednesdays. Until then, be safe, have a luminous day, and as always, be creative. Bye, everybody.
Something I know you gonna like. Set the vibe for tonight with RGB smart lights. Lumiastream. Time to vibe and get in the mood. Alone or just with your crew. However you wanna do. All my streamers, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. Control streaming lights in real time. You can't resist. So many styles and colors. Really, you won't believe it. In person, you gotta see it. I promise that you will need it. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow, time to take control of all the lights. Laid back and cool tight. Gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need. Time to get Lumiastream. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow, time to take control of all the lights. Laid back and cool tight. Gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need. Time to get Lumiastream. Hey. Something I know you gonna like. Set the vibe for tonight with RGB smart lights. Lumiastream. Time to vibe and get in the mood. Alone or just with your crew. However you wanna do. All my streamers, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. Control streaming lights in real time. You can't resist. So many styles and colors. Really, you won't believe it. In person, you gotta see it. I promise that you will need it. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow, time to take control of all the lights. Laid back and cool tight. Gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need. Time to get Lumiastream. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow, time to take control of all the lights. Laid back and cool tight. Gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need. Time to get Lumiastream. Hey. just with your crew. However you wanna do. All my streamers, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch, control streaming lights in real time. You can't resist. So many styles and colors. Really, you won't believe it. In person, you gotta see it. I promise that you will need it. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow. Time to take control of all the lights. Lay back and cool tight. Gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need. Time to get Lumiastream. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow. Time to take control of all the lights. Lay back and cool tight. Gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need. Time to get Lumiastream. Hey. Something I know you gonna like. Set the vibe for tonight with RGB smart lights. Lumiastream. Time to vibe and get in the mood. Alone or just with your crew. However you wanna do. All my streamers, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch, control streaming lights in real time. You can't resist. So many styles and colors. Really, you won't believe it. In person, you gotta see it. I promise that you will need it. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow. Time to take control of all the lights. Lay back and cool tight. Gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need. Time to get Lumiastream. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow. Time to take control of all the lights. Lay back and cool tight. Gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need. Time to get Lumiastream. Hey. Something I know you gonna like. Set the vibe for tonight with RGB smart lights. Lumiastream. Time to vibe and get in the mood. Alone or just with your crew. However you wanna do. All my streamers, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch, control streaming lights in real time. You can't resist. So many styles and colors. Really, you won't believe it. In person, you gotta see it. I promise that you will need it. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow. Time to take control of all the lights. Lay back and cool tight. Gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need. Time to get Lumiastream. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow. Time to take control of all the lights. Lay back and cool tight. Gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need. Time to get Lumiastream. Hey. Something I know you gonna like. Set the vibe for tonight with RGB smart lights. Lumiastream. Time to vibe and get in the mood. Alone or just with your crew. However you wanna do. All my streamers, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch, control streaming lights in real time. You can't resist. So many styles and colors. Really, you won't believe it. In person, you gotta see it. I promise that you will need it. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow. Time to take control of all the lights. Lay back and cool tight. Gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need. Time to get Lumiastream. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow. Time to take control of all the lights. Lay back and cool tight. Gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need. Time to get Lumiastream. Hey. Something I know you gonna like. Set the vibe for tonight with RGB smart lights. Lumiastream. Time to vibe and get in the mood. Alone or just with your crew. However you wanna do. All my streamers, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch, control streaming lights in real time. You can't resist. So many styles and colors. Really, you won't believe it. In person, you gotta see it. I promise that you will need it. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow. Time to take control of all the lights. Lay back and cool tight. Gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need. Time to get Lumiastream. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow. Time to take control of all the lights. Lay back and cool tight. Gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need. Time to get Lumiastream. Hey. Something I know you gonna like. Set the vibe for tonight with RGB smart lights. Lumiastream. Time to vibe and get in the mood. Alone or just with your crew. However you wanna do. All my streamers, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch, control streaming lights in real time. You can't resist. So many styles and colors. Really, you won't believe it. In person, just with your crew. However you wanna do. All my streamers, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch, control streaming lights in real time. You can't resist. So many styles and colors. Really, you won't believe it. In person, you gotta see it. I promise that you will need it. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow. Time to take control of all the lights. Laid back and cool tight. Gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need. Time to get Lumiastream. Lumiastream, that's what I like. Let it flow. Time to take control of all the lights. Laid back and cool tight. Gotta get the mood right. Yeah, this is what you need. Time to get Lumiastream. Hey. Something I know you gonna like. Set the